Have you ever wondered what it would be like to go to school for just 4 or 5 hours a day? Well, for students in Finland, that's their reality. Today, we diving deep into the Finnish school system to understand how they make this work and why it is so successful. It's a system built on a fascinating philosophy, quality over quantity. So grab a coffee, get comfortable, and let's explore one of the world's most admired education models. Let's start with the basics. How long is a typical school day in Finland? For the youngest students, those in grades 1 through 6, the day is surprisingly short. They usually have about 4 to 5 hours of actual lessons. This means school might start around 8 or 9 in the morning and wrap up by 1 or 2 in the afternoon. If you do the math, that's only about 20 to 25 hours of instruction per week. Compare that to many other countries where kids are in school for 7 or 8 hours a day. It's a huge difference. Now, you might be thinking, what about the older students? As Finnish kids move into grades 7 through 9, their school day does get a bit longer, but not by much. Their weekly instructional time increases to around 29 or 30 hours. So while their days might stretch a little further into the afternoon, it's still a far cry from the long, grueling school days common elsewhere. The core principle remains the same. The focus is on efficient, effective learning, not just logging hours in a classroom. So, how is this short day structured to be so effective? It's all in the details. A typical lesson in a Finnish school is 45 minutes long. But here's the game changer. After almost every single lesson, students get a 15-minute break. That's right, a break after every 45 minutes of work. This isn't just a quick stretch in the classroom. Kids are encouraged to go outside, play, and burn off some energy, regardless of the weather. This frequent downtime is crucial. It helps students reset their minds, stay focused during lessons, and actually absorb more information. It's a simple but brilliant way to combat mental fatigue. And what about lunch? In Finland, a healthy lunch is a fundamental part of the school day. Every student receives a free, nutritious hot meal. This isn't just about feeding kids. It's an educational experience in itself. Students learn about nutrition, and the shared mealtime provides a social break, allowing them to connect with their peers and teachers in a relaxed setting. So, even though the formal instruction time is short, the school day is thoughtfully structured with breaks and a proper lunch, making the overall experience at school positive and well-rounded. Let's put it all together. A young student in Finland might start their day at 9 a.m. They'll have a 45-minute lesson, followed by a 15-minute break. Then another lesson, another break. Around midday, everyone stops for a substantial lunch break. The afternoon might have 1 or 2 more lesson and break cycles before the school day officially ends around 1 or 2 p.m. So, while they might be at the school building for a bit longer than just their lesson time, the day is broken up into manageable, stress-free chunks. This brings us to the big question. Why? Why does Finland opt for shorter school days when so many other nations are pushing for more instructional time? The answer lies deep in their educational philosophy. Finnish educators believe that learning happens best when students are happy, well-rested, and engaged. They prioritize student well-being above all else. The system is built on trust in teachers to do their jobs effectively in the time they have, and trust in students to learn without being forced to sit still for hours on end. They believe that true learning isn't just about cramming facts. It's about fostering curiosity, critical thinking, and a lifelong love of learning. Furthermore, the Finnish system recognizes that children learn just as much outside the classroom as they do inside. The shorter school day gives kids more time for play, hobbies, sports, and spending time with their families. This unstructured time is seen as essential for developing social skills, creativity, and a sense of independence. It allows children to be children. Instead of being bogged down with hours of homework, Finnish students have the freedom to explore their own interests, which educators believe is vital for their overall development. Let's look at the bigger picture. Over a school year, Finnish students attend for about 190 days, which is pretty standard globally. The real difference is in the weekly hours. For younger kids, it's about 20 to 25 hours a week. And for older ones, it's closer to 30. This approach challenges the conventional wisdom that more time in school automatically equals better results. Finland's consistently high rankings in international education assessments, like PISA, suggest that their less is more approach is working wonders. They prove that you can achieve academic excellence without sacrificing student well-being. To summarize, for kids in grades 1 to 6, we're talking about a school day with just 4 to 5 hours of lessons, typically ending in the early afternoon. For older students in grades 7 to 9, the day gets slightly longer to accommodate about 30 hours of instruction per week. The secret sauce is the structure. 45-minute lessons punctuated by 15-minute breaks, plus a healthy, free lunch. This model is a testament to an educational philosophy that values quality over quantity, well-being over long hours, and play as a vital part of learning. It's a powerful reminder that sometimes the best way to help students succeed is to give them more time to simply be kids. What do you think about this approach? Could a system like this work in your country? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks so much for watching, and if you found this interesting, don't forget to like and subscribe for more deep dives into fascinating topics from around the world. See you next time!